Nighttime baseball now from America's Dairyland, the great state of Wisconsin, and Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Jimmy Nelson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the fastball down near the shoe tops. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs. Continue that today.
Look out, 2-0 now. Gonzalez at second. Dietrich is over at first with 1 away. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
In now, Ryan Braun. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 1-1 home. On the ground to the right side. He's got it to 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. Milwaukee leads it 5-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. In the grass, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hit to short. And that's the second out. Digging in once again, Steve Cook.
Shortstop, Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Christian Yelich.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as we check out the Brewers' leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder, Adam.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Cook gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Rounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
7-1 the final score in tonight. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jimmy Nelson earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. At the plate, Steve Cook, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, there's a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Bandy finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired, 2 down now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 78.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score tonight. Number 78 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Drew Steckenrider records the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
First opened in 2001. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Jake Junis gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. The 2-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Oh, beautiful dive. How about that? 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So digging in now, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Once more, a throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Cook aboard here at first with nobody out. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. A 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Ryan Holiday. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So striding in, Tomas Telis.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Tomas Telis.
Here's the 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded to the right. To his left. And there's out number 2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Adam Jones.
The 1-2. This should end as it's sent out. Dirty. He gathers the throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Steve Cook, and their runners at the corners now.
Steve Cook.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. One run, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Ball and a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Bendy corrals it, and that ends the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Marlins 1 and the Brewers nothing. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Orlando Arcia.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Jet Bandy.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Cook moving. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We're through 6 full. The Marlins lead this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder Lorenzo.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Speared on the dot. He goes to first, and the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
In is Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22.
VR stands at first with 1 out.
Yelich.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his... And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here now the 2-2. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Javi Guerra gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Drew Steckenrider earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.